Ooh, let's turn down my speaker there. All right. Welcome back to Deadly Premonition. We have made our way to the hospital to get the autopsy records. Agent York is still a fucking menace. And I have done some slight adjustments to the audio gating on my end in the hopes that it makes the game a little bit more listenable. Versus, just me going in the background and the audio not, being hearable. I am scared though. I may no longer be cutting through the noise. So, if anyone happens to show up while I'm doing this, if you would kindly tell me if you can hear me and the game, that would be great. All right. So let's go on ahead and get the records.
We couldn't find him.
Oh?
Fiona needs to check her information.
I can't tell if it's working.
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place.
Fuck you.
The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. Knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all
I'm
mean?
just going to turn the threshold back down.
Puzzle.
And it's not going to change anything.
You can do this, right?
King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. You know what? I can't stand the thought that I'm not going to have functional audio, so I'm going to go back and check and see. One moment, please. And what we'll do is we'll go on ahead and put the, there we go. But no, 1 sec while I check the audio balancing. Okay, so the good news is that the audio should actually be fine with the way that I set it before. My only issue here is that I apparently just can't really accurately read the audio mixer in OBS, and I don't know if that's an issue with my version of the software or if I'm just stupid. But from what I can tell, even when the music really kicks up, I should still be forward enough in the mix that I can be heard. All right, so let's solve this puzzle. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. So this is the bishop. The king. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. All right, so it should be rook. King, bishop, knight, pawn, queen. Oh. Okay. No!
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
I don't want to get, like, locked out of it for having screwed up. Just give me a second, guys. I'll figure this out. So maybe rook, king, bishop, pawn, knight, queen? No.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
I don't think there are any clues in the room aside from them illustrating what the chess pieces are so that people who don't know what they look like can solve the puzzle. Okay. A king passes the rook. So maybe the rook. Like, what would meeting be? Would they be like left to right, or so knight? So the pawn is following the knight to the queen. We're going to assume that the king is meeting the bishop, and we're going to say the bishop's right there, and then the queen. Fuck you.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Okay, I'm gonna try talking to people. I like how he's the one who can't solve it and is like, it's easy. You just gotta know a little bit about chess. I know it relates to chess pieces, but I don't remember all of the names of the... No, but I know the names of the pieces. I... Oh boy. Maybe bishop, then king. I don't know if I did that before. He takes the pawn to the queen. I don't... There's so many ways that I could interpret this.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
There's no more clues. I know what the pieces are. Like the king's the guy with the cross on top of his head. So like I already know that. You know, let's do something stupid. K-R bishop. Knight pawn. Are you shitting me? You just have to input them in the order that they're mentioned in the writ. That stupid face.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna.
So Dr.
Below
Usha's
being underground,
dead?
I take it. Simple. Simple.
Why did he raise the card like that?
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
Man on a fucking mission, hell yeah. Oh boy. I hadn't considered the possibility that like the puzzles might have unintuitive solutions. Because like that seemed like an ordering puzzle where it's like, okay, so if the knight passes the rook on the way to the bishop, put them in that order, but it's like, no, just interpret it literally. Input them in the order that they show up. Oh no. The marker that it gave me is only for where it actually would be located. Do we get this camera angle every time we go on stairs? I like it. I've never once used a key card at a place where the door made a cool sound. Need to up my standards. wait. I didn't know you could sneak. Don't mind me creeping around in your hospital basements. Dr. Usha, I presume?
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Wait. Usha? Hold on.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Okay, I had to make sure this wasn't like
just say
a
I've dealt with
reference
corpses
to
before.
someone.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy
Alright, I need to stop looking into characters before I end up spoiling something about the game.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the mob.
Why does he keep calling him the monarch? Like, dude, he's a sheriff.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds.
Oh,
pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut from the chest to abdomen.
okay, we're censored.
Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after.
Oh, I thought he was suggesting she just had a broken skull all the time.
Now, I first thought death by suffocation due to the marks on her neck, but after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which
Excuse me.
means she was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards.
Ugh.
The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however,
Tell us.
was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
I mean, I suppose, but isn't that most people who get murdered? That's... You're silly.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Oh.
I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a
Are we leaning towards me becoming a suspect in this?
or a true hardcore sadist.
Agent York hasn't shown to be very good at talking to
He must get
women
off,
or really people, if we're being honest.
especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Whoa. Hey, you chill.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
Excuse
An
you?
American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon.
What the
George, would
fuck
you mind if I
are
examined
you
Anna myself?
talking about?
What more do you hope to find?
A clue.
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Hey. Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. Would that have persisted on the body if it were raining? Beautiful blonde hair. Stunning, even in death. Okay, you weirdo. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. Anna's body is lying on the table. Yes, it is. Oh, an Atari logo. Man, she was a big fan, huh? She was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. Excuse me. object was circular with a relief shaped like a peace mark. I like how he was like, "You're wrong. Okay, now let me look at her." The tongue has been removed. Look at the edge of the stump.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
Okay. Intriguing.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife.
Perhaps a
In
spoon,
fact,
even.
It's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Excuse you?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what.
What about you, Emily? How passionate are you?
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
Excuse you? Also, why she got shark teeth?
Perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Ah! You got a
Jackpot,
tooth?
Zach. Shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan?
I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
So what are those? Are they fangs? Dude.
There you go. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, do you care to
I'm
explain
sure
that
you
to
have a lot
everyone?
of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
Do you want to pick those bags back up? The
Bishop
evidence
takes
that you
queen.
just...
His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Dude. Agent York really is an Asperger's diagnosis. He's great at chat. Hey. First of all, you're in a hospital. You shouldn't be lighting up. Second, did you fail to notice the meat wall? Shit.
Zach, they're here.
Oh Is this the room I just came out of? Oh, she's gone. Everyone's gone. And there's scary noises. Nothing in that one. 10mm auto bullets. Okay, so that's for a different weapon than what I have currently, which means that there are other weapons. That's good to know. Okay, and so that's Anna, which I've noticed York does not call Anna, or does not call Anna, but everyone else from the town seems to. Oh, hi. Hello. Don't do whatever you were about to do. I'll handle you now.
Amazing.
Kill what?
Amazing. Bullseye.
I like how they've got the like the phasing ability, but they're still physically blocked by the other enemies. Oh, she not. Oh, okay, no, she's dead. Excuse me, guys. I think I may actually prefer the control scheme in this one. I did some research after the stream last night for the differences. For the differences between the PC version and this one. And this version has tank controls, obviously. While the PC version does not. So like that one is just like left is left, right is right, rather than turning the character. And I think they also changed the way the aiming controls work in that. But my experience playing it, and could be because it was on keyboard and mouse, was that it was just kind of there was basically no tension at that point. Not that, you know, this is like some masterwork of horror, right? I wouldn't say that I'm particularly scared. But like during that opening sequence, getting swamped by everyone because I couldn't fucking aim properly. You know, the better controls on the director's cut version kind of made that difficult. Difficult to replicate. Oh, hello.
Amazing.
Like there's a certain floatiness with this that makes it feel terrible as an action game. But as a horror game where you're supposed to be kind of out of your element, it feels pretty good at recreating tension. Which in general, I've been doing some thought about that. I was previously streaming the original Tomb Raider from the remastered collection. And my thoughts on it, I think I expressed them while I was streaming it, but in essence, the controls aren't intuitive, and I'll have to double check to see what was available at the time. But the controls being bad as they were, not even bad, just unintuitive, lended itself pretty well to a feeling of intense accomplishment whenever I managed to make a jump. Like, the act of actually being this athletic character was challenging in a way that being, able to do those acrobatic feats would be challenging. Not to compare using your thumbs on a controller with exploring ancient ruins and diving all over the place, but the way that you interface with a game can really change how it feels and the experience. I think something that may be kind of odd with this one is this dude is supposed to be a what's the word? An FBI agent. So you would think then that he should be pretty good with a gun. And then on the other side, that's been one of the pretty major critiques with the Silent Hill 2 remake, is that James is just a dude. So it's weird for him to be gunning dudes down with ruthless efficiency and beating the shit out of things with a pipe. Whereas in the original, he's kind of cumbersome. In fact, I don't think I've played a single Silent Hill game where the character doesn't feel cumbersome. In Homecoming, he does feel more functional. I think it was Alex, which makes sense because he is supposed to be a soldier, so he'd have more combat experience. But do I not have a shit? I don't know. I guess the short form of the long-winded rambling is that control schemes, while there's a good standardized way you can go about a lot of stuff, you do lose some characterization when you don't focus on what you're trying to convey as part of the world or the character when you're designing that. Is she crying under the blanket? Kill it. Whatever it is. Ooh. We're gonna turn that off. That shut up. Card key for central building. Good. Oh. Okay. So we just have to listen for the brake sound. Is there anything else, or was it just her? Nope, there's another one. Hello everyone, welcome to my all kills run of Deadly Premonition Classic.
Yes, great. Bullseye, great. Nice shot.
I wonder if there's like a new game plus mode for this. Given that it came out in like 2008, I can't really imagine that they would have had the thought to do that. But one could hope. I don't know why that, but that animation's really funny to me. Let me in. So I can't necessarily presume that this is a safe room because I don't know the rules of this game yet, and I suspect that they aren't necessarily cut and dry. But I feel like because there's like the toolbox and everything here that I'm gonna be fine. Okay. Come here. Okay, maybe not that quickly though.
Bullseye. Nice shot. Great.
Is he stronger because he's because he's a police officer? So I feel like I have a lot of money, but but I don't really know at what point that'll even come into play in the game. Like I can buy things out of like vending machines and from people, but he has unlimited ammo for this gun. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe after I finish this, I should go back to finish my Resident Evil 4 professional run. Just to compare how powerful Leon is in relation to Agent York. I wonder if I can just sit here and grind enemy. Nope. Felt like for a moment there they were just going to keep spawning them.
Here! Over here!
Yeah? You're dead. You can't give me instructions. Oh! I like that he gives me constant words of encouragement.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of a lot of them.
Amazing. Amazing.
Can you guys go away?
Amazing. Great shot. Nice shot. Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, so I hadn't been sure, but I'm sure now. Why do they why do they sometimes say I want to die when you kill them? It's like you've gotten your wish. There's no need to express it. The implication of it just showing like a singular saltine is that I can't keep this item anymore. Should clean up your inventory. How do I view my inventory? That's the message. Do I have to do it through the menu here? Did I not bring that back to the guy? Shit. Cigarette. Heavy cigarette. It's a flare. I have 720 bullets for whatever gun that I don't have yet. Does that mean that I'm getting it soon, or does it mean that I've already missed picking it up? Aha! Oh, wait. Is there a fishing minigame? There's gotta be, if I'm picking up worms. Okay, so that's another locked door in theory. So we'll go here. The bed unit is retracted inside the machine. I can see something shining in the back. That must be a keycard. At least from the looks of it. I don't think turning on the machine with his little crab hands. Don't think turning it on would bring the bed out. do wonder if this is like one of those things where he's been transported to another place. Or if it's going to be more of a... I love the way that he backed up like, I'm confused why he does that. Why he does like the little tap thing. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like a nervous tick, or like he's annoyed.
Huh?
Let's see. Maybe the submachine gun's available here somewhere.
Bullseye. Great. Bullseye. Amazing.
There we go.
Nice shot. Bullseye. Amazing.
Good that they're pathfinding so bad, otherwise I might be in actual danger. But yeah, like, I can't help but wonder if this is like a place that, you know, I've been transported to that mirrors reality, or if I'm just wandering around the hospital
Yes. Amazing.
shooting actual people.
Yes. Bullseye. Yes.
Because it's like everyone else has disappeared. And there were at least, let's see, there were the 2 sheriffs. There was Usha. And then there was the freckle. Fiona? Is that her name? I think so, because it was alliteration. Like, they were all in the building. And I haven't seen them. Can I leave now? I did what you wanted. Ooh.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke 2 at once?
Good point. What?
Who's that old man?
Why the gas mask?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. As I'm sure you can see, always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town.
What?
Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
I mean, it sounds like he already has. Mysterious capitalist.
Mr. Francis Yorkmore, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
So I should stare at my feet while being spoken to?
Nice to meet you too.
Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too.
What the fuck are
So
you
says
talking
Mr.
about?
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then
Do
we
you
shall
think
depart,
do you think he
Francis
tells
York
him to say
Morgan.
so says Mr. Stewart after every sentence?
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
I mean, the last time it
Emily here.
rained, I got in a wreck, and
Oh.
either the day of or
Okay, thank you, Thomas.
you know, maybe the previous rain before
Agent
that.
York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Anna
You can
got
interview
murdered.
They found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
Oh. What the fuck? Funds total. Now, when I was in my menu, though, it didn't say I had the appropriate amount for that. So 3,000 something. I will be the judge of whether or not that's available.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here. Too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
I am curious if all of the hold up, what is that over there? Is that but it's, I was trying to zoom in, but okay. What is the purple? Agent Morgan, why do you want to go back in there? If you don't intend to come with us, then we'll go on ahead. Okay, I'll go with you. I'm trying to figure out. So I think the game opens up at a point, but so far it feels like somewhat of a protracted tutorial that's been interspersed with like plot happenings. We should drive this one. I like this one. Excuse me? Vid games. Nice. Wait. What's this one's plate? Spy faction? I don't know. I prefer vid games. Okay, no, I do have the appropriate amount of money. Alright, everyone. Get in the car. Surely letting this maniac drive won't be a problem.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case?
He's gonna think on it for a minute.
By the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
This guy has such a shit-eating grin. 6,000 yards. Okay. Give me a sec. You know what? I'm gonna drive in first person. I don't know what it is though. Like I don't really get motion sick. I may just have been unwell yesterday and today. Very likely. But this game makes me sick when the camera rotates.
They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially.
Also, I like how the audio, wait. The audio of them talking is
You
like
haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly
muffled when you're
They were
actually
given
in the
orders
car
to wait for you to arrive.
because they put the audio outside
A
of it
man
or
called
something.
Abrams from the FBI.
Robert is it? Well, Bob Abrams. You tell him to stay out of it.
It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
She meant you're a psychopath, dude. This game is so fucking blurry. Oh, the bloom. Also, I'm thinking, oops. I'm thinking I should have got the cruiser. If only for just like a little bit more speed. I can't guarantee that it would have been faster, but I think it would have been. Let's check the map real quick. Okay, we're going all... Fucking God. How big is this place? Oh my good sweet lord. This game is what Alan Wake 1 wishes it were. So I'm a little confused why it's got the little like dinner plate with the time there. Cause like I ate. Is there like a bonus for making sure I eat within that time frame?
Agent Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking?
What do you mean?
Maybe we should cut the chit-chat and go get our official statements.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest park.
Bro, what? I am driving as fast as I can in your shitty car. I can't believe you guys don't want to talk to me. Despite the fact that, you know, I've been an asshole a little bit the whole time I've been here. I wonder what a speed run for this game looks like. Wait, what is that? Might take a detour. Also, are these markings like indicating that there are trading cards there? That must be what it means. Oh, it's like a junkyard? So what happens if I stop off here? You guys gonna like get mad at me?
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Shit.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
Look, I need to get these. I need to get these trading cards, bro. Just be patient with me. I have a they're closed. Damn it. Wait, the boxes break when you push them? Sure enough, the trading cards are marked on the map. I am gonna have to start grabbing those. The General Lysander. I don't know who that is. Also, there's a gun store. I need to go to the gun store. I like that I can just wander around discharging my firearm. Everyone's just like, yep, that's that ding dang ol' FBI for you. Bunch of nut jobs, if you ask me. And I'm curious if they're still going to be there. Nope. I pulled over, and they were like, okay. We gotta wait for him to do his thing. We just gotta call another car. In the meantime, okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna Lysander's junk. Oh, it's his junkyard. Panda Bear. There's a what? What do you mean a suspect? Emily's house. Could go creep on her. Heaven and Hell gas station. Who names a gas station that? Keith's house. Okay, I'm looking for the gun place. Sigourney's house. These are all just houses. Usha's house. Why do I get to know where all these people live? Muse's Gallery. Juniper Farm. I wish I could zoom out more. Like, I feel kind of unable to do that. Maybe the idea with the at the trading cards, like the challenge in getting them is not finding them, because clearly they're marked. Maybe it's properly... properly routing so that you don't end up running out of time between cases.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McKenna. Right, it was filmed in action, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk around here. Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Well, just do as you please. We can head to the forest later.
Is a sponge? What? He's remarkably, like, calm. They look open, but we might need to come by car for them to notice us. I thought there were suspects here. Yeah, there's suspects here. How do I engage with them? Is it you? Are you the suspect? Okay, I'll try pulling up in the car then. See if that changes anything. Number 33? Wait, are suspects... Excuse me? What are you doing? Are suspects what the game lists as, like, side quests?
Oh, I've never seen you here.
Come on,
before.
guys.
You in town to see some sights?
Jesus, those eyelashes.
What's your name?
I'm Gina. Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And ooh, I like that scar.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not?
I suppose.
Uh-huh.
So if I buy gas, will you answer my questions? I like that things are actually like fucking properly priced. It's not like, oh, $5. It's $19.23. Okay, I guess I'm done with this. I like that I can't pump my own gas. Okay, so there's another suspect here still. Becky's house? I'm confused. Is this just going to all the different places of note? What the fuck? How is this sorted? Hold up. I guess I'll Look for more of the trading cards. I go left and then take the first left. Yes, let's talk to Zach.
Zach, picking up from where we left off, speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough.
It's kind of cool, despite being somewhat
Deadly
rudimentary.
Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCann. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. I wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
It was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now, that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
Well, you aren't much of a movie buff then. I've seen the first 3 at least. Let's see. There was Tremors 1. There's Tremors 2. There's Tremors 3, and then I think the fourth one was the one that like took place in the old West. Oh, wait, is this George's house? Hold on, where am I at right now? Hey, I'm in your garage. Can you let me in? I know that you weren't expecting company, and also I'm a stranger, but alright, so let's try and find the gun icon. It's very interesting that it doesn't mark the collectibles on the big map or the small map, and it does mark the shops, but then it doesn't mark the shops on the big map, and instead marks the the collectible. Fuck you, man. Okay, so Panda Bear is the name of the gun. Cool. Alright, so I think that as of this point in the game, this is still the tutorial, and they don't want us just driving around doing whatever we want. Fine. This thing drives like shit. I am severely regretting my license plate based choice.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins.
Wait.
That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton.
The guy that plays opposite Kevin Bacon
007, but it had no sequels.
is Remo Williams?
Do you
Holy
remember the
shit.
martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all.
Deadly Premonition teaching me about movies that I've already seen.
And he loved soap operas.
But like stuff I didn't actually know.
He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Oh, this is a long drive. Wait, where does that go to? dog bone. See, it looks like that may just end. So I'm not going to take the car in there as if it's a shortcut in the event that it's just a wall of impenetrable trees. Oh shit. Can I pick this up in the car? No. Get out from in front of my car. I will need to check on Truckwife shortly. I know that she had some plans today, but she is not up yet. Not to fill in backstory or anything like that, but she works overnights, so normal for her to sleep during the typical waking hours.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course, that's right, Jennifer Gray. You knew that, right, Zach?
Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day. 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know, but you really do like those cheerful movies.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club, and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Hecker.
I find it really fascinating that this is just...
Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates.
Is Swery just like a
Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too.
really big movie buff?
By Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
You remember, Zach?
When that movie ended, the last words, the end, was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. That stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few.
Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
This really feels like Swery or whoever wrote that dialogue was just like, I'm just gonna it's just movie trivia. Let's look into people's houses. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Hello? Nothing suspicious that I can see. Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, we're supposed to go here.
You tell us to come here and keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Look, I had to go wander around in the junkyard.
You really are pushing it, you know that? I'm sorry if I upset you, but it was important stuff. To me, at least.
That isn't the issue here. We're in the middle of a homicide investigation.
He's not listening, Trash. I think we both know by now how little he thinks of other people's feelings.
No!
More careful from now on, I promise.
Both of you guys are mad at me? Fuck. Look, I had to go get the
FBI
trading
Special
cards.
Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me.
And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son.
Okay,
Keep these
so
woods.
bit of context here. This guy and the two boys, who look a lot like the weird like
Well, you're doing a
angel
fine
kids
job.
that were in
Well,
the
I used to be a
underworld.
tree surgeon.
What do you fucking mean, a
And
tree
these two
surgeon?
discovered the body.
Yes,
There
my
is
grandchildren, Isaac and
like a
Isaiah.
movie that plays if you sit on the menu, or maybe it's before the menu comes up, that shows these guys wandering through the woods and then finding
You see
Anna
that?
pinned up on that tree in the
Twins.
background there.
Just like in my dream. I gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
that
we talk away.
hellish area is
I want to help
is your
investigation,
dreams?
but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me.
yeah.
These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
You can't
Doesn't
guard
matter.
them from me. I can't read social cues.
Heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I never joke about matters like this.
Why does he do the grin?
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there.
They're sitting. Mr. York.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shiny.
Why are they shouting at
long
me?
hair. There were lots of animals around her.
Squirrel, weasel, and a snake. A real snake.
We didn't know until then, but we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest. She was a
Is that
goddess.
so?
She smiled when she saw us.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now.
Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too.
What?
What happened here?
Our unsub. Our unknown subject. Sir, the abbreviation has lost its purpose if you then use the full version. Okay, so far, nothing really standing out.
Crap, jeez. I hate this. Why did it come to this?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Let's find him. Where did we get this outfit? This was not something we were wearing previously. George is here. What I'm after is that sweet, sweet trading card, however. Focus on the investigation. No! You've shown me on the minimap. Didn't they say? They said things get bad every time. Every time it rains. Bet the trading card's in there. Yes! still can't reach that. Missing piece of pin heel shoe. That feels like a weird translation. A pin heel? Alright. So I think what we're gonna do is I am going to proceed with this until I reach the next save point. I have unfortunately had just kind of a burgeoning headache all day. Probably on account of just not properly hydrating. Excuse me. Is this just an unlimited source of pickles? Fine, send it to the toolbox. It's just an unlimited source, okay. Chip with rusted metal dust. I don't know that I need to do the profiling every time, because it didn't, like, it's going to show me the full version once I get everything, so in the interest of not seeing the same flashbacks multiple times, but with just occasionally more information, I'm going to stop profiling every time I pick something up. Zach, look! The depression on the grass. I think we have a clue. We've got 2 bent pieces of grass. Lovely. Really, really well done. Alright, then we're going to grab the last one, and then we will profile. Picture of a vest with holes. What? Now it's time to start profiling.
Haven't seen one of these in a long time.
A vest?
It's upside down. I guess
photo?
this is meant to be an anti-peace
Oh!
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. They hung her from the tree. They put on her shoes. Was really enjoying it. Sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
That's right.
Joel.
Joel.
You really ought to interview George too.
Just Joel someone.
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact.
Can you stop being a dick, dude?
Let me enlighten you,
Just for even a
The
second.
footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes.
they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion. Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
I like how he's like, profiling is more than just imagining things. And then it's like, anyway, let me vividly hallucinate for a minute here. With like, audio visuals.
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did I come to this?
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess.
And he did it again.
Once dead, Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship.
From an object of despite? That... There's no way. There's no way you can use that word like that. What does that mean?
And then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship.
That... Oh... Oh boy.
Could be another victim who was with
Mr. York is just insane. That's it. That's the solution here.
who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too.
Okay. So what we know so far, then...
How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you
Bro,
think?
anyone can wear...
I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask.
Thank you, Emily.
Who would come all the way out here wearing them?
Thank you for providing some fucking logic.
Except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back.
I mean, the way that she was, like, posed up in the tree, that could be viewed as artistic, I
Just
suppose.
have to give her a warm welcome home.
You taking photos of corpses?
A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
It's the junkyard.
Lumber mill.
No. But yeah, so
Get this show on the road.
Anna was
Could you
killed,
guide me to this
presumably in
murder?
inside or under some kind of covering. And then they waited until the rain stopped, and then they transported her to this tree and put her up there. That's what we're looking at so far as evidence. Hell yeah. We're gonna be rich. Also, when it says saving content, I'm not sure if that's... Oh no, it's this car again.
If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
It's a really pretty tree to put her on.
My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub
Yeah, I
planted
mean, you
those
can get in
stiletto
trouble if
footprints
you do
himself, well,
it based on
everything I've
like
just said falls
specific
apart. But
demographic
there's no evidence that he left those stiletto
categories.
footprints. I'm sure we have missed
Gotta be very careful
to thank for those tracks.
Mr. York.
All I
Shouldn't
can
just go
do
around
is deduce
profiling
the
people.
unsub's feelings in light of the evidence.
Not okay.
And carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
Why does he have duck lips? He's just got duck lips all the time. Wait, how far? Alright, we're gonna see if we can do this fast. By like going over the shit. Oh. Why is there no time limit?
When I first joined the force, this lumber mill was still in full swing.
It closed up right when I first moved here.
And now it's totally abandoned.
I presume so. I've never really been inside, so I don't know for sure, but...
We're going off the beaten path, guys.
These buildings are perfect for criminal hideout activities. I keep telling Harry to have the place torn down.
Probably.
Did the shortcut actually work?
We don't know that for sure yet, Agent Morgan.
That's right. But the perpetrator selected the lumber.
Agent York, you seem very confident about this.
Confident? No. Confidence is a sweet spot between rude and boldness. I'm just drawing natural conclusions from the facts that we've seen.
That sounds exactly like being full of confidence. And to normal people with common sense.
Common sense can be the opposite effect sometimes. Bear that in mind.
Oh, I will, Agent York. Thank you for another pearl of wisdom.
Either way, we'll know for sure by simply going to the lumber mill. So keep your pearls of wisdom to yourself. Let's hurry.
Well said, George. Can you step on it, Agent York?
No, unfortunately this vehicle doesn't go any faster than this. Also got sidetracked. I'm trying to collect money for my wallet. Oh. My mistake. Shouldn't drive into the giant pile of rocks. Just having everything phase in at once. Oh, okay, where the fuck am I? I fear I may have trapped myself, and then I will have to go backwards. I think that's what's happened. Oh wait, no. This is just railroad. God, this car sucks. It's just ass. Wait, I can still like get out and shit. It's weird that there's no time limit on this one. Alright, how far is this from where we are currently? Oh, I recognize Lysander's junkyard. So let's see. Follow this. We go to the bottom of the lake. We swoop. Oh, that's actually not that far at all. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get there. We're going to save. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it there. but it'll put us in a good spot for next time, and hopefully I'll be feeling a little less shitty, so that I can go for a bit longer. Now, usually I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then either Saturday or Sunday, but because of the way things have fallen, it's going to end up being Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday this week, which is kind of a lot, I suppose. But I think for tomorrow we may take a break from Deadly Premonition and instead do maybe Darkwood or find something new to start in concurrence. Now that Tomb Raider has been retired, in essence, I'll bring it back for like some of the achievement hunting required to get the completion on that list. But that'll be, after I actually finish the game and become familiar enough that that's even possible. Because like there's one for finishing a run of the game with let's stop and pick some flowers. Finishing a run of the game within... No! I want to get the flower. Fine, I can't get out of the car. But finishing a run of the game in under 5 hours, making sure that every bit of like collapsible floor gets broken in a single playthrough. Like there's just a lot of different things that either you'd have to have intimate knowledge of the game already, or you'd need to obtain it in order to reliably do them. So I think it'll be probably more interesting to look at with someone who actually knows what they're doing, and I'm not currently there yet. So that is why I'm electing to put that one on the back burner. There doesn't need to be like 25 hours of footage of me struggling to make jumps and getting frustrated. But like I don't even really think frustrated in a way that's like interesting to look at, just like it's like, yeah, kinda freaking out here, dude, like chill. It's just Tomb Raider. Drift, then it doesn't matter because this car is ass. So the problem is it won't let me get out of the car. So I can't save at the phone booth that was up there, so...
I'm going in alone. You two stay here. I can't concentrate on profiling with other people around me.
Now hold on a minute.
Didn't you just profile with the other dude?
Listen, I can't
right
risk
next
the
to
crime scene being compromised by you two.
What are you saying? You're not the only professional law enforcement officer here, Agent Morgan. We know how to secure a crime scene.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. But this is how I operate.
Why did you bring them?
Furthermore,
Yes. Furthermore, what?
to me, the outsider FBI agent, every citizen of this town is a suspect. You two could be in on this whole thing for all I know. I have to keep suspects out of the crime.
How can you say such a thing? Is he making fun of us?
Why did both of them get like
I've never been so insulted.
really over-exaggerated
Sorry, but
animations
I'm
all of a
just doing my
sudden?
job. Did you hear that, Zach?
If they're pros,
force, then we should let every first-person shooter gamer out there join the SWAT team. Zach, they're here.
What the fuck is with this guy? Okay, so currently still nowhere that I can save, so I guess we're gonna keep going. Oh, hey, buddy. I had really hoped that... Oh, no. Okay, maybe we run. Let's run. Let's... Okay. Are we actually gonna die? It's not my fault they wouldn't let me to... They wouldn't let me get... We're just gonna die. God damn. You guys didn't let me go buy a better weapon. It's not on me. I was gonna be prepared for this. Okay. So let's run. And hopefully not... Oh no. Let's run. Fuck it. Is that the killer? Are they... I don't think they can actually proceed. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, hold up. We're gonna get revenge. You guys almost killed... Oh, no, they can. Die, please. Okay. Ooh, boy.
Amazing.
He's just not flinching at all. Like, I think the implication is that that one's way stronger since it's not flinching. But that just made it easier to headshot him to death. Okay. Oh. Not allowed to jump that far forward. Okay. So let's see if we can get anything useful out of this area. Okay, that's just a wall. Also just a wall. Is there not going to be any healing items? Or ammo? Or like a gun? Just anything? Nothing there either. Shit. Okay. I guess we'll proceed then. The extra money's nice, but there's not really anything tied to enemy kills that I know of at the time, or at the moment. So I guess it doesn't really behoove me to try and kill everything I come across. guess we'll use another one of these. Just so we're looking a little less rough.
Just as I thought, Zach. This is where Anna was killed.
This dude's a little too dependent on nicotine, I think. Oh, ooh. Bad sounds.
Too much noise.
Does smoking give him
Still
visions?
missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
You just put a lit cigarette where? Did you just put it back in the container? Fucking madman. Okay. Yes. New weapon. Could have used it before this point, but we take what we can get when we get it. Ooh, is there a phone in here? Oh. Oh no, I should have... Oh, I should have grabbed the gun. Hello? that handset looks real fucked. I like how it just appeared. No, it's not time to start profiling yet. We don't have everything. Okay, now we're gonna save. Alright, and we will pick this up soon. I think we are going to take a break from this one tomorrow. And I hope if you made it this far that you are enjoying the game as much as I am. And we will continue in the near future. But thanks for being here if you were.